Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Saliba. And it's Koundé. Beckenbauer. Lenormand. Now, can they get him? And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Trinidad and Tobago restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's been slipped through. Mendes has the space to scheme. He'll try from distance! Brilliant from Beckenbauer! About as smooth as it gets! And the comeback is complete! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Vinicius Junior. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot's on here. He's looking wide. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Vitinha finding himself in space. Anthony. Beckenbauer. And it's Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho. And it's Vitinha. Pedri. Hazard. Cruyff. Lovely feet. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Hazard. Trinidad and Tobago, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Serginho. This is a promising build-up. Juve. It's Pedri. Hazard. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Vermin with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Dink through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Cruyff. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff powering forward here. Hazard purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Trinidad and Tobago ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Será reemplazado por...
So let's get the ball rolling. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lenormand, who does have an assist to his name. Cruyff. And it's Hazard. That's an imaginative pass. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Trinidad and Tobago presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Trinidad and Tobago now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Think real chance! Vitinha.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Hazard. Now this could be a chance. 60 minutes played. Now it's Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri. And it's Lopez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Diouf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Trinidad and Tobago with the corner.
Messi.
They're first.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. Trinidad and Tobago, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Opts for safety. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Doué. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Nuno Mendes tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lenormand wins the duel this time. Hazard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Hazard going forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Ooh. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And Messi! And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So could they be onto something here? Now it's Messi. And he's got away from it. Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And a header! Koundé gets it clear. Nielsen. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Lopez. Vitinha. Vermin. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Driven in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Messi. Oh, they could break here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. That's put paid to the danger. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Great chance! Well taken goal. Deep into injury time. And so that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive...
It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, that was no routine save.
Carlos is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard with the short one. Hazard. Now this could charge, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Diouf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
McAllister, and it's Wirtz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Wirtz. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cannavaro. And it's Azar. Now it's Doku.
Trinidad and Tobago really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Chelsea are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Cannavaro. This looks promising. He's found a way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Coming on to replace him is number
Azar!
3.
Chelsea, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Nicely weighted ball. Searching pass he's played there. Roberto Carlos. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Diouf. He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played with speed from back to front. Diouf. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Diouf does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Azar. Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Esteval. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. McAllister. Esteval cuts it out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lovely feet. Now that is tidy, really tidy. And this is Hazard. That is a brilliant interception. They've played it short. Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful strike.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Oh, that was vital. And they've got rid. Now it's Haaland. And he plays one through. Shoot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Trinidad and Tobago come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Trinidad and Tobago needing a change of fortune here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dinks one through. And that has been cleared. And it's McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Doku is herring after that one. Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. Trinidad and Tobago do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Jude. Haaland. Nuno Mendes. And Hazard. Juve. Played out to the left flank. McAllister. Van Dijk. Now it's Haaland. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looking for the run. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Duff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
It's their second corner of the game.
Erling Haaland. Number 13. Elhaj Diouf. Coming on the field.
Cleared away.
Number 24. Batistuta. Number 14.
Oh, that's delightful.
Vinicius Junior.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé. He's got away. He's on it, can he get away? Vinicius Junior! He's having a shot! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Yamal. He's found space here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's an imaginative pass. And he thumps it clear. Neymar. He has found the way through. He's a sharp little ball. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It is compellingness, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Yamal. And it's Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
There will be 3 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Batistuta. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach. Chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Caught offside that time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri was in no mood for any of that. It's played through for him. And here's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Seedorf. Dembele. Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking tidy in possession here. He'll try from distance. Off the post. And that was very necessary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chiellini with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Mendes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's Yamal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Cruyff. Leicester gets into a good position. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Mendes can clear it away. Cruyff. Dembele. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's had a chance! And it's in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Anthony. That's a good foray he's making. Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's burst through, and Cruyff! And that's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sneijder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Shot, surely! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard receives it in a good position here. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Sneijder. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Sneijder tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Decent chance! Well, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they'll...
And the finish! Neymar goes short. This is Dembele. Cruyff! A real chance and a real let-off.
Cruyff really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, now he can... Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Yamal powering forward here. Doué.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking play...
It's Dembele! That's another chance! Corner number 2 then. That has not gone well. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Yamal! Oh, he's done it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neymar. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé, nicely spread. Anthony, that's a lovely, neat pass. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Yamal. A probing pass. Good ball over the top. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Dembele. The ball has bounced loose now. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that's well spotted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Doué. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Koundé calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Anthony. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cruyff. This looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's slung out wide. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Doué. Back where it came from. And it's Cruyff. And here's Anthony. And this is Cruyff. He's having a shot! So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's that. Trinidad and Tobago cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Anthony. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's well positioned here. Decent chance! Goal, Milan! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Trinidad and Tobago are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neymar's cross. He leaps for it. That's really well cleared.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's cut it out. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Thiago. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ferran Torres. Brilliantly cut out. And it's been hooked away. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's an imaginative pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff. That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Koundé with the foul. Some really good ball move. Tries a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. Doué! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl! Oh, he's having a go! Delicious from Jude! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Anthony deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nice physical challenge. Doué played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
DiMarco. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Anthony. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diouf. That is good strength. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly... Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Diouf has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Getting up there! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba with the clearance. Now this could be a chance.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they... So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Oh yes. Pressure in the camp right now.
So, into the second half. It's Ronaldinho. Now, he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Rafinha.
Get there.
Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Yeah, wait.
Tries one
Hey.
range.
Do that.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That's the throw. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. He's come in hard. And he can thump it away. Seedorf. Doué. Chouameni gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rafinha. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Thiago.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Ronaldinho. Doué does have his name on the score sheet, of course. No, that's been intercepted. DiMarco makes a dash for it. And here's Dembele, steaming on goalwards.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Anthony. And the return pass. Dembele charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's looking wide. And here's Rafinha. And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's Dembele.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
DiMarco was in no mood for any of that. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Dembele. His real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Look at the big chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, yes.
Cleared without hesitation.
Got touch now.
And now they can spring out of defense.
No, what kind of passes that, boy? Really.
He's going for goal.
What kind of passes that, boy?
Rafinha. A finish of true class. They've done it again. It is incredible.
My players just be doing the most,
This
yeah.
is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Trinidad and Tobago really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Do it. Koundé. Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. Real chance here. Chance for a shot!
Golazo, boy. Golazo.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the
Yeah, boy, heartbreak that way.
99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Flicking double defensive, yes. Because, yeah, boy.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Ferran Torres, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So a game of thrills and tiny margins. So many what-ifs.
They're going on the last scene there, boy. When I come back, I go back on a stream. Hard luck, fellas. Are you playing on PS5, boy? I'm playing on mobile at the moment. Here it is. I got another link when I come back.